you know. But that infringement's on everybody, right? As far as the masses goes, that body, as far as the masses goes, that infringement. But like I feel like as a black man, like it's on me like even more. You get what I'm saying? Like even more. It's like you would have to be crazy to think like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's so the resentment is so bad with me. Shit, I'm getting revenge when I leave my vessel, regardless of when, regardless of how and when our brothers and sisters give out shit. I'm gonna be honest. My soul is unforgiving, for real, for real. Like, hell nah, like nah, like I feel like I'm just soaking up everything. So when the time is right, I won't feel bad at all because of how everybody treated me, what the system did, like what everybody did. That's why it's all good right now. I'm just soaking it all up as everything builds up as we get closer and closer. It's all good. I feel like everybody, any neuromelanated being that has a thought of separation to like for real feel or think comfortably because they're a little bit more comfortable than some of our other brothers and sisters within this system, I feel like really they don't deserve to live. Not saying, so really understand what I'm saying. Not saying just because you got a house and you're better financially, I want something to happen to you. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying if you have like that thought or that mindset of not even like a care towards like your brothers and sisters, just because you're better at being a slave a little bit better. You get what I'm saying? So you can play the system a little bit better. Yeah, you don't. Your bloodline deserves to be eradicated. You know, I really feel that strongly. It should be none of us left that have like a division mindset, even amongst how it's been done. As this shit closes out, you get what I'm saying? For what it's done to us entirely, like for real, for real. Because there's gonna be no need for no type of energy and mindset like that when it's just us. You get what I'm saying? Again, like it's gonna be no need for that. And I know for a fact our brothers and sisters aren't accepting that. Like any of us that think a certain way towards each other, like negative, they're not gonna be accepting that. But yeah,
Said
nah,
our brothers and sisters.
yeah, they're not gonna be accepting that. Like it's certain stuff. If you just know how we move and what we did, what we supposed to be doing, even around what we're doing now, you know certain stuff like they just not gonna accept. But that's why eradication has to take place because the reason why is because they wouldn't, of course now because of what's been done, but that's why eradication has to take place because before them or without them, there is no energy of that shit. There is no there is no division. There is no against family. There is no like all the stuff that we're doing that's harming us that either we don't see or acting like we don't see. There is none of that. There's none of that. Even while the damage is upon us, it being pushed on us constantly as if like it's not already on us or damage already hasn't been done. Like there's none of that. There's none of that. It's real truth, you know? There's not like black man feeling like he gotta survive and then he gotta take chances in which they deemed illegal and they can use it against him and then even try to lock him up also and stuff. Like there's no like type of undercover like psychological games like that and shit. You know, that's even able to be used amongst our division. There's nothing like that because it's like that. It's not like it wouldn't be like how it is right now. They wouldn't even be here. So that's what I mean when I say that. Like the shit is crazy as hell. Like at this point, like I said, it's like they're trying to make us reactive. They're trying and the people the people that already weaponized, including us, right? Anyone that's already like weaponized like money towards like their ignorant ways of thinking, right? Towards like homeless people, people less fortunate, they're just ramping up with that more. So if it's like a person that wouldn't help, a person that asked them for help in any way, even if it wasn't money for food, they would just be more disrespectful with it and show it more how they don't give a fuck. Like it's like what's already been the abuse and create division and cause chaos that we know today is crime. It's like let that push out even more. Let me use it even more against you, you know, to try to get you reactive. The last of it that's here, while I still can, you know. That's like the energy it is, like, and it's like I see right through the whole shit, like, and it's like literally, I'm like, yeah, all right, fuck out of here, all right, I know what the fuck y'all on, like, I already know, I already know, I already know what it is, Mom. I'm telling you, like, and it's crazy because I know all the black. I know even the black men that's not in. Like I know it's so much black men that's not in the situations as bad or have been and aren't in it now, that see that shit and it hurts them. I know, and I can tell when and I can tell when I see him. Like you can tell as a black man, another black man look at you, you can tell, even if he hasn't been in it, but he can just understand it and what's being done and how much so like we're not protected and how the division amongst us, you know what I mean? It hurts us damn near like the most, damn near, if not our children, because that's keeping us out the household, like of like we, not being with our children. You know what I'm saying? Us being like not protected and just being out here able to be manipulated in the worst way of the system. It's like even within the system, if it wasn't set up to that degree that bad, we would at least damn near be in a household. But like I said, that grip gotta be gripped even harder. Even when you think, even when you think that you be like, all right, this the last of them gripping it. This the last of the worst of the law. They can't bite down even more than this. But they find some way to bite down even more, bite down hard as shit in a way like some more shit that don't even make sense, you know. And then that's not even the craziest part. The craziest part is this. The craziest part is we gonna act like we shocked as shit and be like talk with each other and gossip about it. Like, can you believe they did this? Can you believe? Can you believe? Can you believe? How much times we be hearing that? Can you believe? Can you believe? I'm trying not to say stuff from that standpoint because I don't want to get the wrong message out. Like I'm trying to laugh at our destruction and shit because of what's been done to us, of us like so traumatized that we're like in shock when we talk about it as if it's like the first time. Because the shit hurts, y'all. This shit hurts. That shit is crazy. I remember like recently, like a month ago, I met this one random guy, right? And he needed what did he need? He was trying to get back or whatever. And I gave him some money to get back. And then but I asked him like how he get in a situation or whatever. And he was like, Like he was just smoking a fug by a tree, like a McDonald's or something, and the boy just ran up on him. And I ain't gonna front, ma. Like they said that he like got like they arrested him for drinking or whatever. He said he only had a shot, and I could tell like he really only had a shot. I could tell, he wasn't lying when he was telling me. I could tell, and it's like, cause I know how shit be. I'm like, damn, you
You
know,
said you could tell what?
I could tell that he only had a shot, and he was just like explaining to me how they like put hands on him and everything and the shit that they did, and I'm just, and shit just made me so angry. It's like shit is crazy. And at this point, like it's so bad. It's so bad. Even when you talk about it and you go around and you talk about it and shit, it's like everybody's offended because it's like it's so real. It's like they want you to be reacting so bad. You know, it's so sad to say, but it's like if I, it's like I harm myself before I harm anybody else, because that's all I can do. If I'm not
Now, are
strong
you?
enough with it and shit, and this shit makes us harm ourselves in ways and shit. Like they're gonna pay for this shit. They're gonna pay for this shit. Like this lady hear me talking about it, and as soon as she walked, it's like all the white people do the same shit when they hear you talk about it. Like it's not even just like the young people that do that shit. Like grown ass people, white people, because they know the shit's so real. They get on their phone. They get on their phone and they act like, you know what I'm saying? They get on their phone and they act like they act like they're like having like a like their system is shutting down. How they act. They act
It's
like
your phone and their behavior.
it's like their system is shutting down. Like I'm not even talking to her. I'm talking to you as my mom. And but the reason why they feel like that is because of the shame and why they're still trying to ignore it. That's why it's like I don't give a fuck where I talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. I don't give a fuck if I'm in an open restaurant, wherever. I'm gonna talk about that shit wherever. Because I'm just so tired of it. I'm so fucking tired of it. All the way out to this shit to crash. I'm tired of it. And I'm affected by it every day of the worst way of it. But honestly, I'm so affected, and how, of course, firsthand experience, but even just being aware and knowing, even when I'm out this situation, I get a car and I'm sleeping in my car, I'm gonna talk about it. You know, I'm gonna still talk about it because it's like it's just so bad, and it's like I told you, it's like torture being around those people. It's like if it's like if you it's like if I don't want to be a good slave or I'm not good at being a good slave, and even when I'm being a good slave, I get knocked back as if like I wasn't just being a good slave. It's like, what the fuck? It's like I don't want to see the people that's not natural to this planet that don't even go through what I go through, and it's so easy even for them to keep their job. But that's living off of me, and then just be looking at me like I'm sideways, you know, as if the system isn't against me, as if like I got the same advantages they got into. And then I'm so tired of hearing us complain about it, as if like we being lazy or whatever, when we shouldn't be living this shit even to start with. You know,
Yeah.
it's like the moment we start talking like that, it's like we
Chasing
scratch
this
out the fact that we're
flavor.
even fucking aware.
Yeah.
You know, so it's all good.
That doesn't bother me anymore. Like people looking
It's
at
so
you
bad,
weird.
ma. It's
I
so
just
bad to be
ignore
honest with
them.
you. Be honest with you, I don't push violence, and that's not my thing.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna just say this: if the younger generation they get so aware, they start to wild out. I'm not saying
Mhm.
definitely, but I might be right there with them. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. At this point, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I might be right there with them, literally right there with them, man.
Hopefully, it
I'm,
doesn't get
I'm, I am so
any
serious.
worse.
I might be right there with them because one thing's for certain, I would feel them, and I would feel their anger. You know, that's the one thing that everybody's talking about on the internet now. All of us that's aware is like, even the last of this shit being here with this shit shutting down. Like, how does it separate from us that just still want to live like this, even? And what that would look like for us and the last of this shit that's here. Because at this point, if you can't see that this shit ain't for you, and this shit is detrimental for everybody, man, you're literally like a zombie at this point. Like a zombie. And it's like that's a lot of people. You get what I'm saying, ma? That's a lot of people, ma. That's a lot of people. I feel like you know this shit's so real. Real reason why I went for a walk is because I said, damn, I know it was like, it's so crazy because I try to isolate myself as much as possible now. I said it was like around like 4 o'clock. I said, let me go for a walk. Go like an hour and a half. You know what I mean? By the time I get back and try to get back to Monument, I'll be like the only one on the bus. Everybody done came from work, and I still couldn't escape that shit. There's still a lot of people. I literally went for a walk to avoid that shit. Because I know like I don't really want to be around people and shit. I'm gonna go on this one. There's less people. I'm gonna call you back, all right? I'm gonna call you back, all right?
Okay.
Are you got a monument?
Yes.
Yeah.